Beginner 101, I'm here at my machine because I want to talk about chain piecing and leader ender projects. So we just went over how we marked all of our little pieces and potentially pinned them all so that we're ready to go. And that's where chain piecing comes in. And chain piecing just means that you have all those pieces ready and you just keep feeding them through your machine and you get a chain of fabric like this. And I find that that's kind of the most easy way to do this work. Whether you are pinning or not pinning, I am not a pinner, so I will literally just pile the two pieces here. I will put two together and push them through. And that is where the leader ender projects come in. And it actually doesn't have to be a project. So in reality, when you start sewing, you're supposed to pull up your bobbin thread and either secure it or hang on to it so that it doesn't create a nest underneath. And one of the ways around having to do that all the time is having a leader ender. So sometimes you just use like a scrap of fabric. You see I've sewn on this. I will use this if I don't have anything prepared. And basically when I get to the end of my chain, I stitch this through and I leave it there and I cut off my chain and I deal with my chain and I leave the leader ender there so that when I'm ready to go, I just keep sewing and I don't have any worry of nesting underneath. And where the project part comes in is if you are organized enough, you can have a project going on the side that you're not really thinking about, not really worried about, and get a whole other quilt done as your leader ender. So in my case, I for years have been cutting little triangles out of my scraps. And so this is my leader ender project. And so what this means is that, for a long time I was piling these up and now I'm sewing them together in whatever order because this is scrappy. This is not even planned scrappy. So, on the side, I marked my little 1/4 inches and I've pinned everything kind of while I was watching TV. And then I have them piled over here to the side. And so when I get done my chain of my active project, I will put one of these through the machine and I will leave it there and I will deal with the chain of my active project. And so progressively, I wind up with a pile of these that are done and they keep getting longer rows and eventually I will have to make that my active project and sew my rows together. But it's kind of a good way to use the leader ender idea, but also get another project done. Hope that helps.